Well, when I was getting ready to prepare this little review for you, I went online and I took a look at a number of reviews, and I was surprised to find a bunch of Michael Connelly fans who really didn't care for this book. I was surprised, and as you're going to find out, I kind of liked it. It centers on Renee Ballard and her open and unsolved unit in the LAPD, and they're working on a cold case that's called the pillowcase rapist. They get a DNA hit that seems to say that the suspect that they're looking for is descended from a very superior court judge in Los Angeles, which is kind of fraught. So that's case number one. The second thing that comes up is that they come across a clue on the famous Black Dahlia case, which was a real murder that took place in 1947 in Los Angeles. There have been a bunch of movies about this, and it has never been solved. So that's plot number two, so to speak. And then plot number three is that where she has her badge and her gun and so on stolen while she's out surfing, she and in terms of trying to recover the badge and the gun, she stumbles across a terrorist plot. Harry Bosch shows up in this last issue that Renee Ballard is dealing with, and he helps her out. Ultimately, Renee Ballard is able to get her arms around all three of these cases and produces results that look pretty effective. Now, the criticisms that I read were that it was sort of implausible, that there were plot holes and so on. I didn't see it. Now, the question I have is Renee Ballard really going to be replacing Harry Bosch? And you know that somebody's got to replace him. I mean, the man is long retired from the LAPD. He's suffering from cancer. Renee Ballard is certainly being positioned by Michael Connelly to be his replacement. But I think it's kind of clear from this book that she's not quite there yet. Not quite there. Now, he's got another option because Harry's daughter, Maddie, shows up in this story, and she comes across as being very, very effective. I mean, very new to the job of being a detective, but you know, she's a possibility maybe downstream. Now, on the whole, I think Renee Ballard may be a quite effective replacement for Harry Bosch. I know Michael Connelly's got a problem dealing with sort of wrapping up Harry Bosch and putting him to rest, and I'm quite certain that he will. I think this book, notwithstanding the poor reviews that I saw online, I think it was pretty good. And, you know, it's a story, it's a novel that's exciting. It gets into stuff that I find very interesting, like the use of these genealogy databases to solve cases, the use of DNA. All of that comes into play in this one. Really good one. Certainly recommend it. Certainly recommend it. See you next week.